Hi, I'm Claudia St. I am the president of the Workplace Advisors. We are your advisors for all things workplace related. One of the areas of practice within the Workplace Advisors involves behavioral assessments. I don't talk that much about them, and I don't really know why I don't, because they are so important and we believe so much in them that I don't oftentimes spend enough time celebrating them and the ways in which they show up and the multitude of uses that we have for them. So I thought I might do that today. When I talk about behavioral assessments, I'm talking about things like the DISC behavioral assessment, or motivators, or acumen capacity, or emotional intelligence, or stress quotient. There are so many assessments that we use in a wide variety of ways. So how do we use them? Well, the reason we got into them in the first place was part of our hiring practice. When I started the company 15 years ago, as recruiters, we were placing candidates in lots of different positions in lots of different industries. And after a couple of years, I thought, I wonder how successful we're being in keeping them there. And we discovered back in the early days that we were only successful about 70% of the time, that 30% of the time folks had left within the first year of hire. And that wasn't a good sign for us. We have performance guarantees and we want to satisfy our clients' commitments. So we put in place just the DISC behavioral assessment. This is a lot like Myers-Briggs and other assessments that really shows your observable behaviors. And that got our retention rate up to about 84%. After that time, we added an assessment called the Trimetrics HD. This is DISC and motivators and a skills inventory and acumen capacity. And sometimes we also add emotional intelligence to that. We are now up around 92, 93% retention rate, which is about as good as it's going to get because life happens, right? Things happen. And it was a little different during COVID. Obviously, everything was. But the only thing that we changed in order to be successful as recruiters was the use of behavioral assessments. So if you're hiring, we definitely recommend that you look into them. If you're promoting people in positions, they are also a great tool in order to identify strengths and to create coaching opportunities. We use them as part of our executive and emerging leader coaching practice. We have a full service coaching practice that uses behavioral assessments as more data to talk through how people are showing up. Where are they shining with their strengths and where are there some opportunities to improve? The assessments give us that data. I also personally use them when I get to talk with groups within companies or at large conferences for folks to learn more, not only about their own behaviors and how they show up, but how do they interact more effectively with people who may be opposite them from a behavioral perspective. Or if we're dealing with emotions in the workplace and critical conversations, having a good sense of your own emotional intelligence, that goes a long way. So in all of the leadership presentations I give, I use assessments. We use them in our coaching. We use them in our recruiting. I use them in my presentations. I just don't know what I would do without them. So I wanted to take a moment and tell you that we believe in them. And if you'd like to learn more, please let us know. In the end, especially with hiring, we have a lot of tools that I would love to share with you. If you want to check them out, go to our website at www.theworkplaceadvisors.com and check out our services. You'll see sample tests and behavioral assessments that we use. But when it comes to hiring and other things, I don't really even care what assessment you use, as long as it's valid for selection and hiring from the EEOC. As long as you're getting more data, it's better than nothing. And they're just certainly not enough ways to assess the success, potential success, or challenges with somebody by going through a normal interview process. I don't know how anybody hires without using assessments. So if you'd like to improve your use of them, reach out to us. Contact me at hello@theworkplaceadvisors. And if you like this content, please share it and please reach out to us. And in the meantime, we hope you have a safe and productive workplace. Take care.